This episode of The Couch is proudly supported by Retrovision. Shop with the confidence that you're getting the best price on offer. And Safety Compliance Global, taking care of all your safety requirements. Thank you for supporting local.
Coming up on The Couch today, we've got a big show, 788 coming up. You can hear her laughing in the background if I let her laugh. There you go, 788. Nisha Seth is in with Ming Johansson. They're talking all things social, talking entertainment. Alexander Sacosta is back. Talking movies, Paul has the 5 best movies in Australia at the moment. We talk about Jets Ability. It's a fantastic program run by Jets in Joondalup. They're a school that teaches kids how to sing and dance, all about people that want the ability to sing and have a disability. So we'll talk about that very soon. What's on Perth? Belinda Cipriano is back, and the Perth International Burlesque Festival. Nisha has all the latest on that one. She's not in it, but she's got someone. Gigi Love is coming in. Big Couch. Hope you can stick around. The Couch starts now.
It's showtime on the couch. Yeah, it's showtime on the couch. You can see it from your house. You can watch it from your house. It's showtime on the couch with Fred and the best in town. Oh, it's showtime on the couch.
Hello Australia, welcome to another episode of The Couch. Hope you're doing well wherever you're watching us on Foxtel, always, and of course C31 in Melbourne and C44 in Adelaide, or on YouTube or Facebook, right here on the internet where I'm not. I'm live in the studio at Ellenbrook. Let's go straight to the show. Let's get on with it. Nisha's in with our good friend Ming Johansson. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Fred. Welcome back to The Couch, Ming.
Thanks for having me.
Now, Ming, you always come on, you're our tech expert, and today you are talking about leveraging technology, and most importantly for social media and personal branding to enhance your chances to get a job.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are a bit nervous about technology, and some people are coming out of careers that they've been in for 20 years for the first time, and they're really quite anxious about walking into the job market and knowing how to navigate that, certainly with online and LinkedIn and lots of new things that are a part of that whole sequence since the last time they went in for a job 20 years ago.
Yeah, and it's so important to stay current but also be able to get some expert advice, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. And before, because some people unfortunately may have not seen our last segment, so tell us a bit about your background.
I'm in digital marketing. I run a digital marketing business called Marketing Jumpstart. I'm also a tech evangelist, so I talk about technology and how much I love it. I get really excited.
You sound like a superhero when you say you are.
Yes. I talk about the advantages of technology a lot. I'm also a mental health ambassador for Are You OK?
Fantastic.
So I give a lot of framework to technology and how it helps our lives be better.
That's great how you can integrate that into what you do every day. And so there's a lot in the job market. There's a lot of shifting at the moment. And like you said, some people need confidence to get out there and get known. Can you tell us a bit about personal branding and why it actually matters?
So I think a lot of the time people are quite nervous about going online, and certainly with good cause. Like, you might have had those drunken nights out and photos and selfies on your Instagram and, somebody else has tagged you in some unfortunate pictures, and those things will impact your employability. So your future employer is looking at your social media profile, and on the other side of that, it's also the lack of presence. If you don't have a presence, that also causes questions of concern.
Yeah, and there's this thing about perception and reality, right?
Yes,
so
100%.
what I think I should be putting on social media for employers to look at might not be really what they're after or put me in the best stead of getting that job.
So I had about a 20-minute rant with somebody on the phone recently who's in the technology space. They do development and coding. And one of the things that we were talking about was on LinkedIn, he was like, really, do I need to talk about just code all the time? It's like, well, no, as an employer, I'm not looking for that. I'm looking as to whether or not you're going to be a culture fit for my business, whether or not you have interests outside of your work. I think a lot of people are really surprised to hear that I have blacksmithing as a thing that's outside of my work.
You never cease to amaze me the amount of things on your CV. Watch out.
It's all the hobbies. I must collect them all. And that creates a whole different dynamic and a whole relationship that people go, you've got a craft, cool.
Yeah,
Well, here's all of
yeah.
my crafts.
So they get to know the whole person. So important to
Absolutely.
think about that as well. What are some tips about using social media to actually improve your aspects of getting a job?
So we always talk about values framework. So what are the core values that make you the human being that you are? And it takes some time and introspection to actually have a real think about who you are as a human being, and that's quite scary as well.
That can be confronting, absolutely.
And so I think there is a piece where people are coming to where they're realising I've pretended to be a person in order to get a job, and then I've ended up being unhappy in that role.
So actually being really true to yourself, finding your true
yeah.
north is very important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Any
so
suggestions for doing that? Like, especially if you're young and just getting into the career market.
I think the more that you surround yourself with a community, the more you start to grasp who you are as a person by the people that you're reflected in. And I always say, reach out to the 5 people that you spend the most time with and ask them, like, what are the things that actually make me a leader in your eyes? What are the things that make me interesting or dynamic or, whatever the adjectives are?
Excellent. So a bit of 360 degree. And what else should I have on my professional profile?
So I think a professional photo, a professional headshot, especially on your LinkedIn, is really vital. Having the description or the title of what you're capable of and what you're looking for, that doesn't have to be your current position. And a lot of people really, on mine, if you looked at mine on LinkedIn, mine says Mother of Unicorns.
I have seen that. I love unicorns, so that's fantastic.
And it creates curiosity and interest,
yes.
and obviously there's something a little bit more. It's also a really great filter for people they don't want anything to do with. So,
Now, personal branding, we were talking off air before, and it's really important with your personal branding to think about how you use AI. Why is that?
so I think a lot of the time we think of AI as either the devil or like the best tool ever, and it's really important not to use AI as a replacement for you and your sense of self. You can use it, and like we were talking off the air about prompt engineering, where you can educate it on enough information about who you are as a person and how you think of things so that it'll come out with answers that sound like you and replicate you a
So
bit
you
better.
actually ask the machine, not the machine. Gosh, I need to catch up with
Sure,
my
machine, that's fine.
technology. But you actually ask me 20. You were saying to me, ask me 20 questions, ask me 10
Yeah,
questions about
so-
myself, and then it decodes.
So the more that you can give it information, and we call it reference points or data points. So the example might be, you're a resume writer of 20 years worth of experience. In a minute, I'm going to ask you to write a cover letter for this job, insert job description. But first I want you to ask me 20 questions, one at a time, about who I am as a person.
Excellent. There you go. That's a great example to use. Now, why is it important using technology to upskill and also stay relevant?
A lot of people are really scared of technology. Most of the time in what I do is really just hand-holding so that people don't go, oh my God, the machines are going to replace me. The more that you can understand what these tools are capable of doing, the more powerful position you're going to have, and the less likely you're going to be replaced by a robot.
So the sense I'm getting, though, is that we're safe with these machines if we understand them.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh, these machines, AI.
Sure, machines. I call
She's so
machines.
tolerant and accepting. So what are some final takeaways for our audience?
Look, it's really important to get a good understanding as to who you are as a person. And that takes time. That takes time and experience. Like a lot of us who are in our careers for 20 years, we know ourselves pretty well. And the experiences that you'll get will help shape that as you go along. So technology will help support that. And it's really hard for us to write about ourselves. So by all means use ChatGPT or AI or Copilot or Gemini to help you write these pieces.
Wonderful. Hey, Ming, always so insightful and informative. Where can we find out more, get advice from you as well?
You can connect with me on LinkedIn. I am the only Ming Johansson in the world, so it makes it really easy to find me.
You are very unique.
As well as marketingjumpstart.com.au.
Excellent. Well, Ming, thank you so much. It's up on the screen there for everyone. Thank you so much for your time, and we'll look forward to having you back on soon.
Thanks for having me.
And I love the unicorn. Never lose that. Thanks so much. And it's back to you now, Fred.
Thank you, Nisha. And I've made a note of that technical term, the machine. Put it in the machine. Very
You can tell I'm a psychologist and not a technical person.
And AI, I can't wait. I hope with AI you can only change the bits of you that you don't like. Like, imagine if you could get yourself a new body, new hairstyle.
Bionic. Just become bionic.
I think it's a great idea. The stuff you learn from Ming and, of course, our technology whiz, Nisha, the machine of the show. They're telling me shut up and get on with the show. Look, centre stage and dance and entertainment are down in the actual theatre right now, the young kids. They're the Mini Stars performance team and they're going to perform for us now. Please make them welcome. And then Alexander will be here. Here they are.
Everybody, everywhere, wave your hands up in the air. Now we're ready and we're set to 3, 2, 1, ready, blast off. Touchdown. Shake it off. Spin around and around and around. Reach up. Stars out. Tap your feet. At ready, set, dance, be free. Everybody, everywhere, wave your hands up in the air. Now we're ready and we're set to dance. Every boy and every girl, everywhere around the world, we're all ready, we're all set to 3, 2, 1, ready, rock star. Hip hop, stomp your feet, run and stop. Clap your hands to the beat. Boys and girls, at ready, set, dance, we Everybody, everywhere, wave your hands up in the air. Now we're ready and we're set to dance. Every boy and every girl, everywhere around the world, we're all ready, we're all set to dance.
Well done, kids, and they are amazing. We'll have the seniors hopefully next week as well. Lots of new music acts, can I tell you? And if you want to be part of the couch, thecouch.com.au is where to go. Now, somebody that always comes to the couch every fortnight is Alexander Sacosta. Welcome back.
Thank you, Fred.
Talking
Always a pleasure to
entertainment.
be here. Oh, I love talking entertainment. I live entertainment. I breathe it. I eat it.
Well, you've got a few great stories there. Adam
Yes.
Sandler would have to be one of my favourite actors.
Isn't he
and I've
great?
watched nearly all his movies.
Really, all of
and I
them,
love
even
them
Jack
all.
and Jill.
Yeah, do you know what? That makes me laugh, even though it's a stupid film.
Yeah.
Jack and Jill, that's where he plays his sister, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
yeah.
But you can tell it's him. But I just think it's funny. It's been done before, but it's funny.
Oh, all right, fair enough.
It didn't rate very well.
No, he got that huge deal with Netflix and made all that money, but then, I don't know, the films are not of the Happy Gilmore golden era.
One thing Adam Sandler always does, he has a group of people that I call
Yes,
his mates.
they're like
and
the
they're
Rat
in
Pack.
every film.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
he does
One
a
of them,
lot.
Rob Schneider, who is standing by. So Rob has gotten somewhat political as he's gotten older, and he's
Yeah.
actually aligned himself with the Republican Party in America. And you can kind of see why someone would. And Adam was saying that he's still very much friends with Rob, even
Yeah.
though Adam's quite a
But it's the
Democrat.
politics,
And when you think of the Democrat Party, they generally have all the big celebrities, the George Clooney's, the Meryl Streeps, the Julia Roberts, and someone like a Rob Schneider, if he was on that side, he's not going to get the airtime. But if you're on the Republican side, you're like right up there.
Well, that's exactly what they do
So
it for.
I think it's very interesting. I mean, as an actor, Rob did like the Juice Bigelow films, and he's very
Yeah.
much in a lot of Adam Sandler's films as well. But he says they're still friends, even though they're
Isn't it
politically
amazing
disaligned.
how many people have either aligned themselves with the Democrats, like Kamala Harrison? You've got the is it Taylor Swift
Yes.
who's supported
Yes,
after
yes.
that debate? There's a lot of there was a big Oprah interview. I don't know if you
Yes,
watched
I
it, and you
did.
had Meryl Streep. You
Yeah.
had all
Oh,
these
it's like the Oscars,
names,
except good.
So yeah, well, hopefully he won't dump him from his next movie.
Well, no, apparently they're going to stay friends, which is very nice. You put your political things aside. See, Hollywood can be very diplomatic. I
Now,
love it.
I love your next story. Now, Freddy Krueger.
Yes, the
big
actor,
fan.
Robert Englund. He's played the role pretty much in every single
This is
film
the
except
guy
one of the
that
remakes.
plays Freddy
the OG.
Krueger.
He's 77 years old now, and he's saying that he's very unlikely to keep playing the role. He said he thinks he's done now, which is very sad because
Doesn't
he's like
look
the
that-
OG. He was in the first film, that one
Yeah.
with Johnny Depp, that OG film.
Do you know what? I think he's been I think he's probably not wanting to do another one because the last 3 or 4 have been crap.
Yeah, that
They
Freddy
weren't
versus Jason
very
one
good.
wasn't
Remember
ideal.
the Jason Freddy one?
I did love that one.
They became a joke.
I liked that Wes Craven New Nightmare one. That was really good. Because Wes Craven directed the original
yep.
one. So, yeah, so unfortunately we may have seen the last of Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger, which is a shame because he pretty much created the entire role. It's very much all
I
about
can
him.
see Freddy being alive, but probably having a new young actor.
Who are we thinking, Timothy Chalamet?
Maybe. or I was thinking more Bernadette Marie.
Bernadette,
She'd be great as
perfect.
Freddy Krueger. Could you imagine? She'll probably kill us now herself. But no, look, so he's not coming back. He's pretty much
He's
retired.
done. So that's so unfortunately. So make sure. Luckily, we've got all the other films to watch. Though He did so many of them.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Daniel Day-Lewis,
What's
everyone's favourite actor. If you say, "Oh, who's your favourite?" and we'll just say Daniel Day-Lewis. That's a hot take. I'm making him sound like he's terrible. He's won 3 Academy Awards. He's coming out of retirement to act in his son's film. So this is Ronan Day-Lewis.
Really?
Yes, Ronan Day-Lewis. He's going to be acting. I mean, if your dad is Daniel Day-Lewis and you can get him in your film, and he's
Well-
only done like 6 films in his entire career. So
Yeah.
like. Pretty legitimate. So yes, all those people who are upset because the last film he did was in 2017, and that was Phantom Thread, where he literally went to Italy and learned how to make shoes and sew
Yeah.
because he's that method. Remember when he was Lincoln and
Yes,
he
I
like
do.
stayed in the accent the whole time, didn't use phones. So yeah, lucky for his son.
And what's the son's movie about?
It's called Anemone, and I have no idea what
I
it's
have no
about.
idea. Well, good luck
But
to
if it's
him,
got
at
Daniel
least.
Day-Lewis, I'm sure we're going to be like,
Well,
it
it's
was
going to sell,
amazing.
isn't it? It's going to sell. End of an era for
And
Coldplay. What's
Coldplay are
happening?
saying that after their 12th album, there will be no more albums.
Do you reckon who's to blame for that is Roger Cook and Rita Saffioti? Because
Yes.
I can imagine they probably paid them so much money they never have to perform again.
Well, if you're getting that kind of check to
Wasn't
fly
it-
across the world. Was it $50 million?
Was it 50? I heard 10 and someone
Oh.
said the other day. No, I did actually
Yeah.
hear that figure of 20 to 50 million.
Oh my gosh.
But that's a
could
lot
you
of money to
imagine?
get Coldplay to Perth.
Well, I mean, it did get a lot of press, so I can understand that, but still, 50. I guess you can command that kind of salary just playing the hits, the fix yous, the clocks.
Yep.
Why would you?
Well,
You're
do you know
writing new
what?
music.
Coldplay is a bit of an end of an era, but do you really believe that it's the end of Coldplay?
No. I mean, like all artists, they always say this, and it drums up attention, and then suddenly the new album releases and we're all like, oh no, it's the last one, everyone buy it. And then, a few years later, the tour comes back around. New music, surprise.
And here's one for you. Margot Robbie, have you heard the latest?
Yeah, she had a
She
baby.
might be she might be doing a movie called Wuthering, is it Wuthering?
Wuthering Heights,
Wuthering
yeah, yeah.
Heights with the Kate Bush song.
Yeah.
So it'll
the
be
famous
interesting to
song,
see.
yeah.
Apparently that's been rumoured and it's pretty hot
Yeah.
at the moment.
Oh, well, she's
so Margot can do
fantastic.
anything at the moment.
Yeah,
she can't miss out.
production-wise.
And what else are you working on? Any comedy? 'Cause I know
Well,
you love your comedy.
actually, I do have a bit of comedy because you know me and Bernadette host at the cinemas. We host the Chicks at the Flicks, and it's
I've
really
seen you. I've
wonderful.
never seen Bernadette host.
Well, you know what's
she
funny?
stands next to
I
you.
saw what she said about me last week,
Oh.
saying that people would walk all over my Hollywood star. But unlike her, Fred, I don't make fun of my friends.
And did
so
you hear where they were going to put your star?
I know.
Near
I
Aldi.
know.
Near Aldi.
Unbelievable. But I rise above that, Fred.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd show our new poster that we had made.
Oh, is
and
it?
isn't it great? And she looks great in it.
Oh, can I
I
have a
look
look?
great in it.
That's really good. You
Isn't
should be
it
able to
great?
Photoshop her out.
No, it's so good. I
I don't
think
know.
maybe
I-
just to ease up on the testosterone for her, that'll sort of
The
get rid of that 5
likeliness-
o'clock
the
shadow.
likeliness is so good.
Oh, I think we look great.
It's the outfit that stands out for me.
Right?
Yeah.
The higher the hair, the closer to God,
Yeah.
Fred.
Oh, hello. The camera was going to come back. There you go. You want to take another shot? That's Bernadette there.
That's
I think.
Bernadette, yeah.
Facial hair. I think for someone that's on TikTok and all
I
those,
know, it's so strange. Usually she's so well groomed.
she usually looks after herself a
I
lot
don't
better
know,
than that.
Fred. That's
Surely
just how
she
the
knows some
poster came back.
beauticians or people
I
that
don't
do
know,
that sort of
Fred.
thing.
But you know me, I rise above.
I can't believe you have your own poster. You carry it with you.
I bring it around. My headshots, just come to my car. I've got whatever you need. That sounds worse than it was meant
thank
to.
you very much. Can I keep that?
You can
That's
keep
lovely.
that, Fred.
I use
That's
it for
just you.
publicity.
Please do.
Alexander Sacosta, what's your website if people want to hire you, book you?
AlexanderSacosta.com. Get in contact. I MC, I act, I model, I
was going to say, you do a lot of
I
emceeing,
present,
don't you? You do a
I
lot of
make
emceeing.
content. I do.
And I know you're not working at 7 anymore, so
No.
you've got plenty of time
I've
up your
got
sleeve to do other emceeing.
Oh, more emceeing, more
So,
everything.
We'll
Yeah.
look forward to seeing more of you. Alexander Sacosta on the couch, as always. Back in a couple of weeks with another segment. We're going to take a break on the couch. Port Elwyn is waiting in the wings to cover movies. Stick around. From Ellenbrook, we'll see you soon. Welcome back to the couch all around Australia. Hope you're enjoying the program. Hope you're having a good weekend. What's left of it if you're watching us on a Sunday night. Paul Elwyn is back in the house with movies. Welcome back, Paul.
Thank you, Fred. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of
Lots of
Heaps
good
of great
movies.
movies are coming in. There's huge ones happening. They're not, a few scary ones
Yeah.
and a few like that. But yeah, there's some great ones coming up for the month of October, primarily.
Mm-hmm.
Starting off, we've got the wonderfully enigmatic Michael Keaton. This is his own movie. He's directed this movie.
Really? Is this his first one that he's done? Directed his first?
Like directed and everything. And of course, he's going to take on action. So he's doing this one. It's called Assassin's Plan. It's out October 17th. Originally, when it was first filmed, it was actually originally called Knox Goes Away. And then everyone's like, what's that about? No one really knows. So in Assassin's Plan, Michael Keaton's the main character. He's a contract killer. Unfortunately, he's developed a very fast, rapid form of dementia. And this is the main thriller part because he's trying to sort of keep it together, but also, keep track. But he has a fumbled assassination that a murder that he does. But also to throw a whole thing in the mix, his son, played by the charming James Marsden from Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes.
That's his son. His son has killed a man who did something to his daughter. He's caught in that now and he's having to clean that up. And so he's also trying to get out of the whole thing because of the dementia. He wants to kind of, whatever's left over to retire. So all of these plans are coming together. And so this is the Assassin's Plan, which makes more sense than Knox Goes
I
Away.
think so.
But Michael Keaton directed this, looks amazing. Yeah, this will be a lot of fun. You John Wick fans would probably like this sort of thing. It's
October
good.
17 is
Yeah,
out.
so that's the Assassin's Plan.
Smile 2.
Smile 2.
I didn't know there was a Smile 1.
Smile 1. Oh, my
Was it
kids
just
my
Smile?
kids watched it. Oh, it's so scary.
Yeah.
It did really well a couple of years
okay.
ago. So it was sort of one of the first post-COVID horror kind of movies that everyone was going, yep, this is going to be the start of another cool franchise. The strange smile curse where you see other people having this weird smile before something bad happens. So Sky Riley, this phenomenal pop star, a worldwide pop star, played by Naomi Scott. She was Princess Jasmine in the Aladdin remake with Will Smith. She plays the main character, Sky Riley. All of a sudden, the smile curse has hit her, and it's affecting her and her world and everything. To throw even cooler weight to this whole story, Drew Barrymore's in this as well. So
That's
our
scary
Scream
enough.
Queen is in this. She's in this.
She's great.
The other one I noticed in the trailer was Peter Jackson. He's one of the helpers in House, the House TV series. He's in this as well.
Wow.
So
Good cast.
yeah, this cast and everyone, it looks like they've just gone all in, but they're really like doing a lot of cool stuff with this whole smile curse
Drew
thing. So all of
Barrymore's
you,
the odd one.
horror-
I wouldn't have thought of her in a horror film.
no, she's just really jumped into this son.
And is she
it's
a
not
villain?
a huge role
Is
in
she
it,
a
but she's
villain or is she a
no,
nice
no,
person?
she is probably just one of these people that sort of help, move
enough.
the story along. But
Fantastic.
she's in it, so yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. October 17th is Smile 2.
My
That's out.
Freaky Family. That's our life.
Yeah, everyone's got a freaky family. This one, October 24, My Freaky Family, a lot of fun for the whole family. It's kind of got like a Transylvania vibe to it, or Addams Family vibe. Basically, Betty Flood is the daughter in this family, and like the Munsters, she's the daughter that seems normal, and she's wondering how come she hasn't got any magical powers or anything. She always asks her parents about it, and she's into music, that sort of thing. And essentially, as she's turning 13, she's finding out that she does have some sort of powers, but then her parents have been keeping certain things a secret to her. Yeah, so it's a lot of fun for the whole family. Yeah, this is great. I mean, it's the end of the holidays here, but definitely take the kids to watch this
October
one.
24,
October
eh?
24, My Freaky Family. Cool voice in this one is Adel O'Hanlon from Father Ted. You can hear it, but the whole cast, the voice cast in this is really good. It's all English cast, but yeah, quite good.
Prim and
But yeah,
proper.
looks like a lot of fun.
My Freaky Family. What
Yep.
about Venom? Now, Venom speaks for itself. I think this was a
So this is the whole
scary
Marvel thing. Venom is everyone's favorite symbiote, alien symbiote.
Yes.
So Tom Hardy returns in the third round here for Venom.
Yep.
Venom: The Last Dance. There's not a lot revealed about this. There's a few major actors. Rhys Ifans is in this, but they don't reveal what kind of character he is. Essentially, Tom Hardy returns as Eddie Brock, who used to be like a jock and picked on Spider-Man back in the comics. Him and Venom are both on the run, but they're on the run from not just the humans, the authorities and that sort of thing. They're also on the run from Venom's family, which is the symbiotes as well. So they're coming to Earth. That's pretty much the whole plot that has been revealed so far, and no one knows who the major villains are in this. So yeah, it could be something pretty huge. But also there is a possibility that Venom might be in the next Spider-Man movies as well.
And they're calling it Venom: The Last Dance.
So Venom:
I wonder
Last
if this
Dance.
will be the last.
The Last Dance for now, but the only other cool thing I saw in the trailer was Venom takes over a horse, an animal, and becomes a Venom horse,
dear.
which is kind of
So
crazy.
you can see the next one being the next dance or dance again.
they're hoping that Venom will be in Spider-Man and they
Yep.
won't reveal it. That sort of
Beautiful.
thing. That's the main thing for it. But October 24, Venom: The Last Dance.
And here,
So this is the big one here. Robert Zemeckis. Oh, what has he directed? I don't know. Back to the Future, that
that
sort of
all?
thing. Yeah, that's all.
nothing famous.
He is reunited now with Tom Hanks and Robin Wright.
This looks
Because
amazing.
they worked on a little film called Forrest Gump together.
Yes.
So it's the first time they worked together. So this is called Here. It's huge because technically Robert Zemeckis is directing it, but he's not. The camera's not moving. It's it's interesting. It starts at the start. It starts at how everything starts. You've got dinosaurs. You've got Neanderthals or everything. It goes all the way through. But obviously the drama is going to happen in the last few generations. But it covers all these generations of this family living in the house, and this is the exact section of the house where apparently all the cool stuff happens, like your Christmases and everything happens. So it's called Here, October 31. This movie is going to be pretty big, and Tom Hanks, I bet you this will get
I have to tell you, I don't
Just
know
get
how
awards.
they've made him look 25 again or 30.
the
He looks
de-aging
amazing.
process in this looks phenomenal because Tom Hanks looks like how he was in the age when he did
And
that
the
movie
voice.
Big.
Yes.
And
yes.
it's phenomenal.
The
Looks amazing.
CGI is going to be amazing. I would say
Yeah.
a lot of CGI.
But I think the
they've
main
done a
thing
great
is
job.
because Robert Zemeckis and that, I think it's based on a book, but the huge thing will be the dialogue and it'll be an Academy Award
scripting
kind of
will be
movie.
amazing.
Yeah, be huge.
Let's have a look at the top 5 movies as they stand around Australia this week. Let's start
Top
with
5.
5.
Oh, yay! 5, Deadpool and Wolverine. 4, Runt. Great film with the dog. 3, Transformers 1. It gets pretty dark around the end of that movie. 2, Beetlejuice. Don't say the third one. And number 1, this is a great film, like The Iron Giant, really dramatic. The Wild Robot, a lot of fun.
There you go. I haven't actually seen The Wild Robot. Have you seen it?
No, not yet, but like the bits I've seen, but
That's
I'm going to be
number
watching
one,
it
so
very
it's gonna be
soon.
good.
It's huge.
Paul
Yeah.
Elwood, thank you very
you.
much for your time. We'll see you in, I think, a couple of weeks' time.
Yes.
We're going to do streaming again. We're going to take a break on the couch. More coming up after the break. Stick around. You're watching The Couch all around Australia on Foxtel. See you soon. Welcome back to The Couch. I've got all my favourite people on the show today, all apart from Alexander, of course, without me in that poster. But Belinda Cipriano is back, and we're talking about what's on Perth, Belinda. It is
We
always a
are.
pleasure to have you back. I do enjoy my singing with you.
Oh, I know, and I don't have. I did. Do you know what? I did have Kim Wilde on my original.
We're the
list.
kids in America.
Oh, yep.
That-
Anyway, she is coming to Perth, so get tickets to Kim Wilde. She's not on my
Beautiful.
list, but yeah,
Thank you.
she's one of the golden oldies.
Smokey are coming to Perth too. Remember Smokey? 25 years
Is living next door to Alice.
Oh, God. We should do a
We're
whole
not doing the
segment
rest.
just singing.
Yeah, we should. We should.
Cut
Adrian
the
would love
what's
it.
on Perth. We'll just
I
do
know.
singing.
We'll do karaoke.
But La Sosta.
La Sosta. Have you been to La
I have.
Sosta? It's such a beautiful restaurant. It's one of my favourites in Fremantle. They're now doing my favourite thing in the world, bottomless lunches.
Yes.
So you can eat all you want. It's
Without
a
a
5-course
limit.
meal. Yep.
They had to
And
wait till I had my gastric sleeve.
You need to come along because
Yeah, I'll just watch.
no, you can join us.
sounds
But
fantastic.
I've actually already booked heading down there in November, so very
Beautiful.
excited. It's 5-course meal plus bottomless espresso martinis, Camparis, Aperol spritzers,
wow.
beers,
That's pretty
wines.
good.
Yeah, $75 for alcoholic version, $60 for non-alcoholic, and it's on every Saturday and Sunday from 12 to 4 p.m.
Sounds good. Hands, of course, known as Handbrake. What's the
Yeah,
actor?
so handbrake, hands. How would you say this? Bruce.
Well, I was going bruche.
Bruce. That's not a very good word in Italian, isn't it?
Bruche. No, bruche means burn.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
What does it mean in Portuguese?
Which?
The witch. Oh, well, lovely. It's not that then.
Yeah, it's not
Hans
that.
Bruce.
He's unveiling his solo exhibition,
Yep.
Chaos.
No
And
wonder he's by himself with a name like that,
He's
solo.
taking over Fremantle's historic naval store and transforming it into an immersive art
Hmm.
experience. There's going to be a large-scale new handbrake mural
Yeah.
brought to life. Now, on Saturday night,
Yeah.
it'll be open to the public. You can enjoy Mexican street food by Al Pastor, and you can even get your very own free handbrake tattoo. I believe
Wow.
there's going to be a huge line for
there's
that one.
going to be
It's
a
free.
big demand for handbrake on your body.
Yeah.
Real tattoo.
Where would you put yours?
Well, I don't know, really. Probably somewhere that it doesn't ruin my beautiful complexion.
Your face. Never get a face one.
No,
You've
definitely
got to
not.
hide it,
No,
just so
no.
you know where it is.
I don't know. I think my ankle or something.
Your
like that.
ankle, yeah, beautiful,
something
excellent.
sexy
I think
and
I'd do it on my inside of my arm.
I want
Anyway.
to know, why is there never made on the right markets? Why
Okay,
is it
'cause
always
it's always
on the
made.
left?
But can I just say that?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was
go
going to
for
say
it.
about Handbrake. So it's on the Saturday, and then it's also on Sunday, the 13th of October, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. We
That
didn't
would
finish
help.
that one. But
Thank
made
you.
on the right and made on the left Christmas markets.
Yes, look, they've been on the show before.
Yeah,
and,
they're
and I've always
fantastic.
wondered why they're called Made on the Left.
Well, I have no idea, but they're coming up on October 19 and 20. It's in its 16th year, these markets.
They have been around a long
They have
time. They
been
do a great job.
around a long time. And it's Perth's longest running designer markets. So you can find handmade treasures created by some of WA's finest creators. And it'll be held at Esplanade Park in Freo, so my neck of the woods. And it's a
Beautiful.
great place to start
It is
your
a great place.
Christmas shopping. Can you
Stay
believe it?
overnight at the hotel there.
Absolutely, across
it
the
used to be
road.
called the Esplanade Hotel.
It still is.
Still?
Esplanade by Ridges.
There you go.
Yep.
Beautiful place to start.
Beautiful,
Stayed
yep,
there many
excellent.
times.
Fremantle is thriving at the moment. Lots of things to do down there, including the Made on the Left
Can't
markets.
wait. I know you're going to be down there.
Yeah, I
if
will
you
be.
see her,
yeah,
give
yeah.
us some
I am
food or
Freo.
something.
You look at me and you see Fremantle.
Yes,
That's
I do.
me.
That,
Is that what you see?
the Freo breeze breezes in, breezes
That's it,
out.
the Freo doctor.
The Freo Doctor, yes.
That's me.
Sounds good. Hey, the Four Seasons. I absolutely love the Four Seasons.
So you can hear them
Oh,
performed
what a
live
night.
by nationally renowned ensemble Australian Baroque at Memorial Hall in Hamilton Hill.
Beautiful.
At 7 p.m. on October 19. Tickets are-
Favourite song is Oh What a Night. Last December back in 63.
Yeah, that's
What a special time it was for me. As I remember what a night.
Oh, what a night.
Oh, what a night.
Yes, so you can hear that song and many others. There'll also be reading of poems,
Yes.
directly inspired by all our
I
seasons.
thought that said reading
spring-
of palms. But
poems. Spring, autumn, winter, and summer, obviously. Tickets available from Mega Tix.
Dine Beneath the Sea at Aqua.
Yeah, so this is one I want to try. So this is at
This is
Aqua.
interesting.
Yeah, so you can book on October 24, 25, 26, enjoy a multi-course dinner package and enjoy that beneath 3 million litres of water while watching all the
That will be
sea
awesome.
life. I know.
That's something completely different.
Yeah,
I wonder how they do
really
that.
good, great date night idea, I think.
Hmm.
So surrounded by spectacular marine life, watch the sun dip beneath the waves and enjoy your cocktails and your food. And
Wonderful.
tickets are $195 for that
Ooh,
one, but it's
really?
only
Is that
3
all?
days. So
Now,
yeah, and
can
it
I
includes
tell you,
all food and drinks.
That's going to be a great event. The Pan
Yeah.
Pacific, I've just been lucky enough to
Yes.
go over there. Beautiful hotel, lovely food,
Yeah.
nice management.
So good.
We did an interview with the sales and marketing
Yeah.
director there. But you've got something coming
Yes,
up.
so
They
they've
were
got
talking
a
about the
high tea with heart,
Yes.
and this is raising money for Breast Cancer Research Centre
Correct.
WA. It's taking place on October 27 on a Sunday, and the money raised will support breast cancer research and services. So indulge in a beautiful Australian-inspired,
teas.
botanical, free-flowing high tea. So free-flowing is $75, non-alcoholic.
That's pretty
Sorry,
good.
$75 for
pretty
non-alcoholic
good.
and $90 for
Because you can pay
alcoholic.
up to $150 for a
Yeah.
high tea. And as long as you get a couple of sausage rolls and a
Yeah.
pie, they're happy.
And a cucumber sandwich.
Yes,
That's
yeah.
my favourite.
I tell you what, you go to some places, sometimes they let you ask for more,
Yeah.
and sometimes they say, that's
Yeah,
it, one
They do,
cucumber and a carrot, and,
and that's
done.
the end of that. Well, you
And
don't
a
want to
glass
go to
of
those
champagne.
ones. You don't
But
do those
this
ones.
looks good.
It is.
And I
yep.
tell you what,
And
you
good
will
cause.
love the Pan Pacific.
It is. It's beautiful. I stayed there recently as
Yep.
well for a work thing, and
Oh,
it was
really?
just beautiful. Oh, in March.
I was going to say, did Fabio know about that one? Was he
No,
with
he
you?
didn't say- no, it
Oh,
was work.
Really? Oh, okay, I believe you. It's work, folks.
Work,
No need to
work.
tell anybody. Hey,
So
Nat Cameron came in and promoted
and it
the
got
fairy tale.
cancelled because
I
of the
know.
weather. So now it's happening again. So Once Upon a Fairy Tale at the Quay, it was postponed till Saturday, November 2. So it's inviting families to immerse themselves in the magic of storytelling and getting the little ones to step into their favourite fairy tale.
I
character.
think you have outdone yourself this
Cute
week.
one.
I do love the high tea one and the Four Seasons, and I
Yeah.
must admit, even the last one was not bad.
But
Once
yeah.
Upon a Fairy Tale. Belinda Cipriano, if people want to know more about you, and who wouldn't,
I know, right?
where do they go?
Fremantle. No, they go to belindациpriano.com. That is where they go, but you can also find me in Fremantle if you're looking.
Just look for her at any sort of under a shelter, or
Wherever.
she's pretending to be homeless so she can get money off you.
Goodness. Yep.
You know people are going to look for you now at
I know,
Fremantle.
yeah. Hey,
Well done. Thank you very much for
Always
coming
a
in.
fun time with
We'll
you,
see you
Fred.
in a few weeks.
You will. You certainly
Belinda
will.
Cipriano, always a lot of fun. I do enjoy my singing with her, but I do
know.
sing better than
I
her,
know.
by the way, which is
You're
probably what I
definitely
like.
better than me.
Oh, what a night.
I am.
You know who doesn't sing at all? They're downstairs, and all they do is do exercise.
Oh,
I could
my
just
God, I've
not
seen
do
them.
that.
It's like-
Club fiesta, exercise, stressing out, sweating. Let's go to them because they're waiting downstairs. I've been told by the director to go. So it's over to you, Hala.
Thank you, Fred. Hi, everyone. My name is Hala, and I'm from Club Fiesta. Welcome to our Talking Fit segment. Now, I've got my team with me today. I've got the beautiful Katrina, the beautiful Debs, beautiful Sarah, and the beautiful Christine. We're so happy and we're so excited to be here, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, Club Fiesta is a dance fitness exercise program. It is designed for everyone. It is known for its epic music and the simplicity of it. So anyone and everyone can do the class, no matter where you are. We are all over Australia and all over the world as well, very, very soon. Trust me on that. Now, we've got something exciting to share. This November, the first 2 weeks of November, we're going to be at the Gold Coast, we're going to go to Brisbane, and we're going to be in Adelaide. So the first 2 weeks, we're going to be holding workshops and pop-up classes. So if you happen to be over there, make sure you come and see us. Head to our website, clubfiesta.com.au, and check us out. We'd love to see you there. Other than that, we've got a beautiful, beautiful mashup today. I hope you enjoy it and hope you try it with us at home. Are you ready? Are you ready, girls? Let's go. Here we go. Salsa and side to side step. Let's do this. Beautiful. One more. Are you ready to pump it up? Drop the low. Pump it up. Wind. Pump it up. Here we go. Whoop, whoop. That's it. Other side. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Wind it. Here we go. We're going to jump to the side. Hey, whoop, whoop. Let's go. Gonna bring up the energy. We're gonna shake it. Here we go. Whoop, whoop. Other side. We're gonna run. Whoop, whoop. Oh yeah. We're gonna move to the side. Here we go. Hey, hey. Pump it. 4, 3. Other side. Let's go. Woo. Hey, hey. Beautiful. 2. And they're gonna do 2 steps to the side. Come on down. Hey, hey. We're gonna go hips. That's it. Other side. Woo! We're gonna put your arms up and wave it like you don't care. Oh yes. Dancing is for everyone. We're gonna stomp it. You ready? Go. Hey, hey. Smack it. Ow. Let's go. Woo! Side to side. Pump it. What do you say? Ooh, ooh. Yes. Love it. Ooh, we're gonna run. We're gonna run. And then jump. Arms up. Single, single, double. You can jump it or you can keep it low with me. And this is why Club Fiesta is for everyone. There's all levels and everyone can do it no matter what. We're gonna step forward. Let's go. Here we go. Hand hips. Other side. Hey. One more. We're gonna reach it. Hey. Let's go. Come on. This is serious business now. We're gonna wave. 1 and then double here. Let's go again. Beautiful. The sound of summer. Hebsen. Knees up. Hey. Whoop, whoop. Wave it. Up. Push to the side. Here we go. Ooh, ooh, what do you say? Oh, yes. Ooh, ooh, come on, girls. Let me hear you. Don't be shy. Yes. One more. Oh my goodness. That was only 3 minutes. Well done, everyone. Thank you so much. I hope you guys try this with us at home. Make sure you head to our website, clubfiesta.com.au. Check out our classes there. Check out all our events. Thank you for having us. Back to you, Fred.
Thank you very much. Hala, I am puffed out just watching you guys downstairs performing. We'll see you next week on the show as well. And every week until the end of our season, we will have a Club Fiesta segment with the ladies and gentlemen as well. Stay tuned for that one. Time now to introduce a couple of special guests on the couch. We've got Claudia and Maria Flamini. And thank you for coming in today. And I wanted you both in here today because, Claudia, you're performing for us at the end of the show, your brand new song. And Mum's in just to give you some moral support. We're going to talk about Jets Ability. Now, Jets, of course, is in Joondalup. They provide training and, I guess, vocal coaching, dancing coaching, drama classes, but they run a course or program called Jets Ability. Now, first of all, tell me, what is Jets Ability? Claudia?
So Jets Ability is an all-ability inclusion class. So anybody that's on the NDIS or can go into the class that has a disability. And through start of last year was my last year in the class, and I've been in there since then for 3 years.
Now, to let people know at home, you're 14 years old.
Yes,
so
I
you're
am.
still going to school. This is Mum, Maria, next to you. Maria, thank you for coming in
You're
today.
welcome.
You must be very proud of your daughter. We're going to talk about a little bit about you as an artist as well, but tell me about how the program, Jets Ability, how did you find it, and how does it work for Claudia?
I guess, like all mothers, we want a place where our kids can be themselves. So Claudia went on a camp and we met Roz, who
runs Jets.
Yeah, exactly. So Claudia, I think, really connected with Roz, and she said, Mum, I want to give the classes a go. So we said, hey, we're new to the area, let's give it a go. The class was small, so I thought, perfect, this is great for her environment. Within 3 weeks, she goes, Mum, I want to do more, I want to do more. So it just grew from there. So.
And they obviously were able to help Claudia.
Yeah.
Claudia, can we ask, what were the sort of things, when you say you've got a disability, for people at home looking at you going, oh, she looks all right to me. And that's the problem with disabilities. People always think they're physical, or you'll tell. What can I ask you, or is it too personal, just to ask, what was your problem?
I have ASD, which is autism. So how do I explain it?
How did it affect you?
At the very start, I found
how does it affect you, should I say?
how when I was little, when I went to school, having a disability affected me in life because they didn't see me as a normal person.
Because you were different.
Yes.
You acted different.
And so when I grew up, I found that just because I have a disability doesn't mean that I'm different from anybody else. I'm unique in my own way, but it shouldn't stop me from doing what I want to do. So that's when...
So I guess Jets gave you the ability to
Yes.
feel like everybody else.
She was included, yes.
And you've obviously got a great singing voice, because I know you were rehearsing earlier on today and I could hear you from up here. You're fantastic. Tell me a little bit about your singing career, because a lot of people may have not heard of Claudia as yet, Flamini. Tell us a little bit about you.
Well, I started singing the start of 2 years ago when I did a Jets performance, and we found out that I actually had a voice and I could sing.
That you could actually sing well.
Yes. So then I started getting singing lessons with Alice, and then I transferred last year into singing with Chelsea J. Gibson.
Well, she's a wonderful
She
couch lady.
is, and she's helped me a lot through my life. And start of last year in April, I released my original song called Blessed.
Yes. And that's available. You're going to sing it at the end of the show, by
Yes.
the way. So we won't show people the song or let them hear it. What's the song about?
So the song is about no matter how hard life can be, to keep going, and dedicated to my fellow athletes from Special Olympics that have disabilities, to never give up in life, and just because you have a disability, you should keep going
Never
and
give up,
pursue your
never
dreams.
give up, never give up. And you know what? You can follow your dreams. And in this world that we live in, we are very fortunate, I guess, that if you persevere and you never give up, we are all inclusive. Everybody has the right to feel included and normal. And normal could be anything. None of us are normal. But I think it's wonderful. Maria, can I just ask you, as a mum, are you pretty rapt in the fact that she's releasing a song called Bless, which is wonderful, but also that she's been able to achieve her dreams?
100%. It was.
How important as a mum?
I think if it wasn't for Jets allowing her to spread her wings, we wouldn't be where we are.
And Roz does an amazing job. And can I just say, if you have got a child or a friend that has a child that has a disability and you're thinking, you know what, they want to get into acting, they want to do drama, they want to do singing, Jets is a wonderful place. I've known Roz for 15 years, maybe more. I don't want to age her too much, but she does do a great job. She's a great teacher. She's a passionate teacher. She loves what she does. And we'd love people to give her a call yourself at Jets. Claudia, you're going to perform for us at the end of the show, Blessed. Where can people get the song from?
It's now streaming on all platforms as Spotify, YouTube at Claudia J Artist, and any other platform.
And I was going to say, I think we've got your website up on screen, which is, of course, the website you just gave. Give that out again.
Claudia J Artist.
Beautiful. Very simple and nice and
Yes.
easy. And are you looking, say, in 5 years' time, where would you like to be? Because you're 14, you'll be 19. So please don't say I'll be 19. But where would you like to be? Is there a dream for you to go further with your music?
Yes, well, my dream is I'm also a dancer and actor, so I would love to obviously make more music, go on tours, and hopefully make get into a movie and hopefully go on like Broadway
So you
and do
want to do a bit
musical.
of acting as well.
Yeah.
And you know what? Everything is achievable. You just got to keep trying. Mum, sounds like you're going to be a very busy mum, travelling a lot.
Already are.
Fantastic. Well done. Thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you at the end of the show. Maria, thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Can we just say thank you to Jets as well for bringing Claudia to us, because we would never have known about Claudia and her great music. The song is called Blessed. There's her website as well on screen. We'd love you to support Jets. They do an amazing job. Please get in touch. Claudia, we look forward to seeing a lot more of you on the couch.
Thank you.
Maybe for the next 5 years, if you don't mind, until you become a hit and work with Margot Robbie. Maria, thank you for bringing her in. All the best, and we look forward to seeing you at the end of the show.
You too.
Thank you.
And that is where you could be too. If you've got a child, get in contact with Jets. Give them every opportunity in life because they deserve it as well. We'll take a break. More of this wonderful program we call The Couch from Ellenbrook coming up right after this.
Connect with The Couch online through Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Welcome back to The Couch. Nice to have Kate O'Hara back from Food Bank here in WA. Kate, welcome back.
Thank you, Fred, for having us along.
You guys do an amazing job at Food Bank, and it's really important that we put that message out there. You're there to help.
Yes.
You're probably one of the biggest organisations, I would say, that deal with food and distributing it. Tell us, for those people who haven't heard of Food Bank, and I'd say there's probably about 3 people, give me a little bit of a synopsis of what Food Bank does.
So Food Bank WA is all about feed, educate and advocate. The thing about the feed strategy, it's about food relief. And there's a number of us in this sector in WA and across the country. And that's about taking food that would otherwise go to waste and getting it into the hands of those that are in need. Because the food part of a household budget is the one thing a household can dial down in terms of costs so that they can then deal with other costs. And educate is all about nutrition education.
Wonderful, isn't it? Because you've sort of expanded over the years. And can I just tell people, you've been around 30 years.
In WA, we're 30 years old this year.
Well done and congratulations. It's a pretty good achievement to be anywhere 30 years. And in this economy, cost of living pressures that you've got, I know government, we talked about it last time, the WA government has put in a bit of money, so is the federal government doing it nationally. But I wanted to ask you today, because there's a big thing that has happened for the first time in 30 years.
Yes.
I'd let you announce it.
We're thrilled to announce that we are now able to provide free fruit and veg, which is so important because as part of a nutritional diet, fruit and veg is critical. And to be able to make it free, Fred, has been fantastic.
And can I just say to you, during the COVID years, and the cost of living being what it is, a lot of people have gone into buying frozen food, which is not as good. I mean, it's still better than nothing. But if you can get it fresh, fruit and veg, get your 5 fruit and veg, as they say, daily. Now, to get this, where does it come from? Can I ask you, where do you get the fruit from? Still from suppliers that are
Yes, there's
excess stock?
There's been a massive effort over the last 12 months to bring together the network of producers in WA. We also get food through the National Food Bank Network, and Fruit and Veg does come in that way as well. But the bulk of this ability to be able to bring free fruit and veg has been because of a real step up with the local growers and packing sheds and all of that sort of thing.
Amazing.
The Perth Markets has been an amazing partner to us for so long. And when we decided that if we could really put an effort into relationships with growers, we then took the step to go to free fruit and veg, and it's been an incredible reaction, not just from the growers, but obviously from households in need.
So here's a question for you. Now, people at home going, wow, fantastic. We need fruit. We need veggies. How do we do it? What do people need to do to be on the system to be able to come down to Food Bank and grab some fruit and veg?
So everybody that has the ability to come to us has been referred. So there are 400 agencies, the likes of Anglicare, Uniting, Good Sammy's and so on. There's 400 of them.
A lot of charities.
That refer people to us. So we're a service that we try to ensure that those that are able to access us are absolutely in need. And what we've seen from all of those organisations is that the working poor, those that have jobs in the household and they're trying to just maintain keeping their home, well, they're getting referred, and for all the right reasons. So the website, our foodbank.org.au website, has a 1-800 number. People often can make a call in the morning, have a referral letter, and visit one of our branches or a mobile service in the afternoon.
So there's no reason why, if you really need the support, you've heard Kate O'Hara, she's the CEO, of course, of Food Bank WA. She's telling you how simple it is. Don't sit back another day and say, oh, you know, it's too hard, it will never happen. It will happen. Trust me, it will happen. They do an amazing job. They've got the fruit and veg ready. They just need to follow procedure, because you don't want people that are loaded becoming freeloaders, and that's the truth of it. And you've got to make sure that it's handed out to the people who really need it. But it is a great service. It is a great. I think the fact that you're providing fruit and veg to people is just amazing, and well done. Now, can I also ask you about the GFN, now Global Food Network? Now, apparently, I didn't know this. You do an international collection of food bank type services, and you all get together.
Well, it's an incredible network called the Global Food Banking Network, and last month they had the international conference in Sydney, and members in my team were able to go over and we showcased the nutrition education program, as this program is only one of its kind worldwide. So I was thrilled to have part of our team presenting on nutritious food as part of the whole food banking service, and we had interest from places, other food relief services from places like South America and Ireland and countries through Asia.
Because as you say, there's people of all demographics that are finding it hard to survive.
Worldwide,
and it's great to be able to go, hey, we're like you. We need some ideas. What a great service. Can we sort of pinch that idea? And why not, if you're making the world healthier, happier and better? Now, some updates, other updates from Food Bank? Is there anything else coming up?
Well, free fruit and veg has been such a big first step, but when you complement that with the meat program that the state government funded, which has been sensational, we're now just kicking into changing our meat supply. So when you look at the meat program with the free fruit and veg, it's great. So that means a lot more diversity for shoppers on the food side of things. And with the nutrition side of things, Fred, I'm sort of hoping I might be able to come back and see you in a couple of months.
We'd love to have you back.
I might have some change coming there. But we're having our 30th birthday party.
And what are you doing
next
for that?
week? Well, we've got about 200 people coming to our Perth airport facility to just recognise all of the people over 30 years that have helped us
What a wonderful idea.
achieve what we do. And of course, we want to do another 30 years and some.
And you will be. You will be. And I think it's fantastic that finally all governments of all levels, whether it's councils, state or federal and internationally, you're being recognised as a service that's required. It's a necessity. There is an inequality when it comes to people being able to eat properly and send their kids to school with a proper meal, and I think you guys are contributing to helping educate and feed people. Well done. Thank you very much. We'll have you on 6PR very soon as well, and we'll talk about it as well there. Is there an update on demand just before we go? Has it increased?
Yes, sadly, we're looking at numbers of people assisted in a day to the tune of 900 plus.
That's a lot of
in
people.
September. Not every day, but 2 to 3 days a week.
High numbers.
And it's continuing. Now, a couple of years ago, that would have been in the 600, sort of 700. So we're just really happy to play our part.
To be able to help.
To be able to help people keep their homes, and that's so important. And food is that part of keeping West Australians eating well, being their best person. Fred.
And accommodation and food is something we can't do without, and running water, electricity, all that type of thing. You're a necessity of life. Food Bank WA, thank you for what you do, Kate and the staff. How can people get a hold of you? How can people get in touch if they want to donate? Also financially, maybe there's some big sponsors out there, or people who want to donate food.
All of that is mapped through the website, foodbank.org.au. You can find a pathway in, and we do love time, we do love treasure, and we do love talent. So it's not just the dollars, it is the food as well, and it is talent and volunteering. They're really important. And look, not just in Perth. We've got the 6 branches, so
nationally.
It was from Geraldton to Kalgoorlie to Albany, and that's for us in WA, and anybody who has an inclination to assist. We'd like to have a lower level of service. We don't want to be providing at the scale we are.
Correct.
But we are thrilled to be able to help people and change their situation from being a really stressed and anxious position to really happy because they can fill the fridge and the pantry.
Well done, well done. And Christmas is coming up and it's going to get worse, and we need to be able to make it easier time for those people who can't afford to eat like the rest of us. And I think you're doing a wonderful job. So if you want to volunteer, if you want some help, go to the website. Kate O'Hara and their team are there. They're wonderful West Australians. And we'll see them more often on the couch because, like us, we're West Australian and we're needed in the community. Thank you, Kate. We'll see you soon. We'll take a break. More of the couch coming up very, very soon.
Connect with The Couch online through Facebook, Instagram and YouTube.
Welcome back to The Couch. The Perth Burlesque Festival is happening very, very soon. We have got a very special guest today, Gigi Love, coming in. She's one of the performers. She's a burlesque dancer herself, and we're going to find out more about her with our very own burlesque lady, Nisha Seth. Welcome back.
Thank you so much, Fred. I'm not sure I can take that title at all when you see the gorgeous lady sitting next to me. Welcome, Gigi.
You absolutely can. Thank you for having me.
Absolute pleasure. And we're very excited because the Perth International Burlesque Festival is underway, and you're here to talk about that, but also we want to find out more about what burlesque actually is.
Yes.
So for those that have heard the term but maybe don't know, how would you define burlesque?
So burlesque is the art of tease. It has a very long, very political history as well. It started off in the 1800s. The more exact definition of it is parody. So a lot of parody comes into burlesque. It's a striptease art form, very, very very expansive, very diverse, what you can get these days now. It's very hard to define because you can almost expect anything out of a burlesque act, if I'm being completely honest.
Well, it's so often what the arts does in terms of giving people that freedom of expression. There can be some political kind of narratives, but done in a very safe way, I'm led to understand.
Yes, absolutely. I think burlesque is a very unique art form in that it celebrates and champions diversity. So we want to see people of all different body types, people of all different gender expressions, sexualities, whatever it may be. We celebrate that. We want to see you express yourself out on that stage. And because it is such an expansive and diverse art form, it really gives you the agency to be able to express yourself however you want.
Fantastic. So the Perth International Burlesque Festival is in its 11th year and you've been involved for a few years. Can you tell us a bit about what you get from performing the burlesque?
I get the utmost amount of joy from performing burlesque. I feel like it's a true expression of myself, very freeing, and it's just an ability to really sit in the moment, connect with an audience and tell your story, share your passion, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful art form. The Burlesque Festival is PIBF, the Perth International Burlesque Festival, as you said, is in its 11th year and is one of the most championed biggest burlesque events that we have here in Perth. So getting to perform on that stage is a real honour.
Brilliant. So I understand we're underway here in Perth, but you're in the regions as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So we had our first show for this season last weekend, and we have our main metro shows coming up this weekend, but we also travel down into regional areas. So this year we're doing Geraldton and Albany.
Why is it so important to go to the regions as well?
Oh, it's so important. There is such an outcry for arts in the regions, and being able to come with the Perth International Burlesque Festival, it not only fulfills the audience desire to just get some arts out there, get some shows out there, have something to look forward to, a big stage show with all the glitz and all the glam, but it also means that we get to share our stories to a whole new audience. And it plays on that whole expansive factor of burlesque, that we get to share it with everybody.
Fantastic. And we're all, whole is the sum of its parts. So burlesque is one performing art area that you're in. But tell us more about you, because you definitely do a lot more than just dancing.
Yeah, I mean, burlesque in terms of my sort of persona and in my arts career is my main thing, but I definitely dabble in a bit of dancing. I definitely dabble in performing with drag queens as well as a lot as well. But in my day-to-day, I am studying. I have a double degree in law and politics and international relations, which I'm finishing off this semester, hopefully.
Excellent. Do you find that there's a really nice balance between, obviously, having that sort of academic and having that serious focus, as well as having, and I'm not saying burlesque isn't serious by any stretch, but it's a creative outlet, right? Is a right-left brain a bit different?
Yeah, I think for myself, it is so crucial to have that creative outlet, because if I was stuck in the books all day, I don't even know what I would be doing with myself. I need that balance personally, otherwise I can't give myself to the academics without having something else to pursue.
I'm a firm believer in that too. I love hearing you say that, and I think it will encourage a lot of people to get involved in novel and different things as well.
Absolutely.
So the festival, can you tell us where we can get tickets?
Absolutely. So head over to perthburlesquefestival.com. All of the tickets to the shows will be there. We have quite a few events going, so make sure you have a look through all of them.
Excellent. And what are just really quickly, some of the feedback you get from people that go to the events?
I think the biggest amount of feedback is people are so excited to see themselves represented on stage. I talked before about how it really champions diversity, and everybody in the audience can relate to somebody up on that stage. And that's definitely the most special bits of feedback that we get from our audiences.
Excellent. And quickly, your Instagram tag, because I think people might want to follow you.
Yeah, so you can find me at @it's GG Love, and you can also find the Perth Burlesque Festival on Instagram at Perth Burlesque Festival.
Excellent. Thank you. Well, thank you so much for joining us,
Thank you for
Gigi.
having
We'll
me.
see you at one of the shows.
Yes, absolutely.
If you missed any of that, go to thecouch.com.au or our Facebook page, obviously. But for now, it's back to you, Fred.
Thank you, Nisha. Just a quick question for Gigi. I think we've got a minute spare up our sleeve. Gigi, can anyone do burlesque, or is it a hard job to do?
Absolutely anybody can do burlesque, but it doesn't mean that it's not a hard job as well.
How do you train? What do they do for training?
Oh, so we have a whole bunch of schools here in Perth, burlesque schools, where you can take classes, you can learn about the history, you can learn the fundamental moves. But I think beyond that, it's really about channeling your own persona and bringing your own interesting perspective to the art form
and
as
if
well.
anyone's out there that says, you know what, sounds like a hell of a lot of fun, I'd love to do it. Is there a way that you can sort of say, why should they give it a go? What do you get out of it?
I think it's just extremely freeing. I think it really allows you to connect with yourself and to just express yourself in a way that maybe you can't in a day job or in your day-to-day life. You get to take on this new persona, but also, explore an aspect of yourself that you might not be able to regularly.
Well done. There you go, Nisha. Anytime you want to become a burlesque dancer, you and I can go and do some
Yeah,
training.
come take some classes.
I've been to some shows. I think it's fantastic.
it is
I'm not sure
wonderful.
that my talent would be there, though.
Gigi, thank you very much, and thank you for being so honest on the couch as
thank
well,
you.
and giving people an insight into what's involved. Nisha, thank you for your time today too, and always a pleasure to have her. And Claudia Flamini and her mum were on earlier on. You would have caught them in the interview. Claudia is now performing her song in the theatre. It is called Blessed. We'll catch you next week on The Couch. Thanks to the great crew that we have here at The Couch. Thanks to Ellenbrook. Thanks to Foxtel. Thanks to everybody. Have a wonderful week. Keep smiling. Bye for now.
where the people are living. A new day's dawning. Life is a wonderful thing, even though there's upside downs. But you gotta keep believing. Life is a journey with a strange kind of meaning, but has a strong heart that keeps on beating. No need to be afraid as long as you're living. You are safe. Life, joy you find in yourself, the strength to carry on anywhere you want to go. You can go, gotta do it on your own. Even when the road is long, you will make your own way home. But you gotta keep believing. You gotta keep believing. Life is a journey with a strange kind of meaning, but has a strong heart that keeps on beating. No need to be afraid as long as you're living. You are safe. You will never be alone as you're here in the safety of faith. And may you always be saved, I know you make it. I will be waiting for you. You have the desire to be blessed. A new day is dawning, no need to be afraid. You have the strength to carry on. I will be here in the safety of faith. I know you make it. On the couch with
This episode of The Couch is proudly supported by Retrovision. Shop with the confidence that you're getting the best price on offer. And Safety Compliance Global, taking care of all your safety requirements. Thank you for supporting local.